Hello everybody, Fauna Rich here with a response video to Rob Walker, Let There Be Music, or Let Me Play Music, I don't know, it's his channel name's kind of... Anyways, he did a video, the 10 greatest, no, I think he labeled it his 10 favorite British bands. I'm going to say these are the 10 greatest British bands, without a doubt. And the reason I'm doing this response is, quite frankly, his list was it was rubbish. I mean, he had a couple of good ones. I mean, he had the Rolling Stones at number 10. And then every band after that was like minuscule compared to the Rolling Stones. But anyways, let's get started. Number 1, we got Elvis Costello and the Attractions with their first album. Quirky, late 70s punk rock. And I think this is the Attractions' best album. It's great. Another band that started in the 60s, but they blew up in the 70s. And this is where it all starts. For me, it's Bee Gees' Main Course. Of course, they got popular thanks to John Travolta. But yeah, this is the Bee Gees' Main Course. Nights on Broadway starts it off, and it's just fantastic. And then after Nights on Broadway, it goes into Jive Talking. And then that's when I realized, man, these guys, they left their 60s crap behind them. So that was 8. Yeah. This is number 7. Bananarama. This is their debut, I believe. I love this band, man. Their singles are so cool. That Shy Boy, he was really saying something, man. That really spoke to me. Yeah, this is a great album. And this was their follow-up. I don't think it was quite as good, but it has, I think, their best song on it, Cruel Summer. Fantastic. So that was 8. I think I said that was 7. That was 8. This is 7. This is Colosseum. This is Colosseum Live. I believe this was in 71. This came out, I don't know, in the summer of 71. I saw them, or maybe a little before summer. I saw them in the summer of 71, like 3 times when I was in London. And fantastic band. And I think one of the best progressive bands in England. This is maybe my favorite album of theirs, other than the live one. Really cool gatefold. And Cosmic Brian just showed this album. And what's interesting, this is The Grass is Greener. In England, they have this cover, but it's a different title, totally different songs. And this is another one. It's Let Them, Those Who Are About to Die Salute You. This is a good album too, man. Now, I had all of the U.S. Colosseum albums, but I purged a couple of them because, I don't know, they had a couple of good songs on it, and that was it, so I don't have time for that. Number 6. We're going back to the 60s, and this is The Animals with Animal Tracks. Their 3rd album released in the U.S. We Got to Get Out of This Place is on here. Don't Let Me Be Misunderstood. Fantastic album, man. And this one here, Animalization, The Animals. Another great album. Now we're in the top 5. And we're going to go to the rockers of the 70s. AC/DC with Power Age. Fantastic, man. This is like the answer to Australia's Led Zeppelin, you know? Fantastic. And then with their 2nd singer, For Those About to Rock, We Salute You, you know? Kind of a takeoff on their English counterparts. Now, number 4, the British blues thing was a thing, you know, The British did their own take on the blues, and you know, there was quite a few bands that had that. But I think the best of the bunch, by far, is Canned Heat. And this is Boogie with Canned Heat. And this has the big song, the On the Road Again. The great single. This is Hallelujah. Now this album starts off kind of weird. Well, it's got The Same All Over, which is kind of a boogie song, you know. And then you got Change My Ways. It's a very awkward song. I mean, it's grown on me, but it is awkward. And then it goes into Canned Heat, which is a great. And then it's got Time Was, a great single. And I thought I'd show this promo copy of Canned Heat live in Europe. I think we're at the top 3 now. Now, Canned Heat, for me, epitomized the British blues. The band that epitomized the whole British culture and just their way of life was the band. This is music from Big Pink. This is a totally British band. I mean, if you don't get British humor and little things, the little quirks about the British, you might not like this band. And this is their second album. I think their best album. I think it's just called the Brown Album. It's just, yeah, self-titled Brown. Now we're top 2. The top 2, I had to pick this individual because he, and he's really not a band, I just realized. So I'm breaking my rules. But, oh well. It's James Brown, Hot Pants. He epitomizes the urban feel of Britain. And yeah, this is a great song, man. You got Blues and Pants. You got Hot Pants. Escapism. Parts 1 and 2. And then you got James Brown being held down by the British Empire. Fantastic. But the number 1 British band of all time, it's gotta be, I mean, without a doubt, there's no question about it, it's the Beach Boys with Sunflower. Sunflower's a better album than Pet Sounds, I think. Pet Sounds has probably 6 songs that are great and 6 songs that are like Debbie Downers, man. They're just like, they're boring. They don't do anything for me. And I tried, man. I have a CD of that album. I don't have it on vinyl. And I played that thing for a couple of weeks just straight. And I don't know, it just never did it. Another great Beach Boys is Holland. I guess they went on I think they went over to Holland and recorded this one. And then one of their best, it's not, it's a little uneven and a couple of songs. Just, they got a couple of wankers. And it Surfs Up. I mean, what says Britain more than Surfs Up? Take care, everybody. I love Rob Walker, even though his list was total rubbish. Take care, everybody. If I didn't say it already, take care, everybody.